Well. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for joining, and thanks for being awesome. We are providing for the and I'll hear from me the ABCs of goals. And does that mean the beginning of the alphabet, the ABCs, or is that something special, right? If you haven't heard any of my talks before, if you haven't heard Bob's talks before, we often talk about the ABCs of goal. A being something that you currently are doing, and B being something that you think you can do, and C being something that you really want. So we're not talking about the alphabets. We're talking about A being casual things, present results. You can show up on time. You can, cook a certain meal. You can drive a car. B is something that you think you can do. You plan a bit. You get some help. And then C is some fantasy, something big. But what's the big deal then? Like, why is it complicated? Why so many are stuck and not achieving what they want? Why it has such a big emphasis? See, because our belief is based on this emphasis and evaluation of something. And that's actually how I got into this material as I started to studying it. So the more we study something, the more we get something out of it. Frequently, when we reevaluate a situation, our belief on it will change. So I'm going to help you change how you see goals and how your current goals are not being achieved as fast as you want them to be. And that's what we do in my community and in the material that we study and that we share with everybody. So again, get a piece of paper, get a pen, and I'm sure you're going to find something intriguing that you want to write. I'm sure you can get hold of me in any way. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, or one of my pages. One of my VAs would help you, and I look forward to connecting with many of you that will reach out and book an appointment. That's the easiest way to really do it, is to book an appointment and see that. So hello, Shri, thanks for joining. Amazing. video trainer and coach. So good to see you here tonight. So thank you for joining. So let's talk about goals. See, I want you to have a clear idea and conviction as to why you do a certain thing. And I'm on the first pages of this book, what I call Thinking into Results, that we use to teach the material. Now, a clear and definite idea as to why you do what you do and why you think as you think. So why are you thinking as you think? What kind of practice and conduct are you behaving like? What's your mind like? Is your mind cleared up? Do you have clarity of your thought? See, most of us are not clear on our thoughts, which is troubles us when we go along trying to accomplish things. And for us to achieve bigger things in life, like fantasies, big goals, big jobs, new opportunities, new income levels, you're going to have clarity. You're going to have some kind of mindset tweak. It's a practice that it's almost called like a mental housekeeping. It needs to be clean. See, the universe likes order, and order is heaven's first law. So I want you to start thinking of this practice where you clear your thinking to clarify your mind and get these higher mental faculties that you have to start working for you. You have it already. You just need to start using it. What I'm talking about your perception. I'm talking about your imagination. I'm talking about your reason, your will, and your focus. Okay, so these are higher mental faculties that separate us from the other kingdom, from all the animals and the mammals and all that. It makes us special. And once you learn how to use that, your C-type goal, the fantasy, which is I'm going to get into it in a minute here as to what do you really want, becomes easier to happen. Right now, it might look struggling. It might look far. It might look tough. It might look not even possible. You might be beating yourself up in the wall as to why is it not happening. But with clarity of mind and with deep thought and cleansing of this mind and becoming calm and serene, this goal is going to be more likely achievable. Okay, there's a distinction. We're not going to just get there. We're going to get there in a certain way. When you study this material with me in Think and Grow Rich and Thinking into Results, I'm going to transfer to you what Bob Proctor has taught me, what Laura Lagmeyer is teaching me, and a few other mentors that I'm currently with, right? I'm going to share with you the keys to the kingdom, basically, right? And the way to do it is by getting involved at a higher mental faculty, at a higher mental thinking power than what you're currently doing. Right now, you're most likely just doing about it by working hard, going about it by spending a lot of time, going about it by not taking time off, not getting others to help you, not asking enough questions, by beating yourself up, by giving yourself hard time, and it's not happening. As a matter of fact, you looked at your results today and you saw that your income is not there. You saw that you're barely going to make it. You're halfway through the month and you're running out of money. And you're like, what am I doing wrong? You see, the only reason I know that is because I've been there. And because I've been there, I can speak about it. And because I was able to change and I struggled for a long time, and now I found the way. That's why I'm sharing this with you. That's how I know it. I don't know this because I've read it in a book. I don't know this because somebody just taught me. I've experienced this transformation and this change. And that's what I'm going to share with you. That's what I'm going to teach you as you connect to the communities that I'm building in Facebook group, on LinkedIn, in my El-Rassi club and community that we just launched last week. And the website is readily available and all that good stuff. So I share with you what I know that works because I've experienced it to that next level. My clients are seeing phenomenal results. The real estate agents, their founders, their presidents, their CEOs, they're opening their own businesses, they're getting new jobs, they're buying new homes, they're building pools behind their house with the income that they've generated. That's the key. That's the key. Do you believe you can start getting what you want? Do you believe you can start actually finally achieving? Was that in July? We're halfway through July, and we've crossed over to the middle of 2022, and the news is terrible out there. But where is your mind when it comes to your goal? Where is your want? Are you sticking around with it? Are you hanging around the right people? Are you thinking at that next level? You see, what's this goal that you want? See, a goal is something that we're going after that we've never done before. And briefly, again, these ABC type of goal, A is something that is the current result. You're making that 50,000 or that 10,000 or that job, whatever it is, $10 per hour, because that's what you know how to do. So that's an A type goal. You just have to show up. You think you can get a B type goal by doubling your income. You have to do certain things and you go at it and you do it, but then you go back. You go at it, you do it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but then you go back and then you don't get the clients and then nobody shows up. And you start beating yourself up. That's what we call a B type goal. What a C type goal is a fantasy. And yes, I'm talking about your imagination. I'm talking about you dreaming something really big. But what do you really want? I recall very clearly in one of the training, was a 3-day training with Bob Rocker and Kamal. He goes to my head, what do you want? We spent 20 minutes with music. He's talking to us. What do we really want? Without any limitations to money, what you know how to do, you don't need to know how to do it. See, a goal is something that you are going after that you've never done before. If you've done it before, it's not a goal. It's not a real goal. It's a needed requirement. It's an obligation. It's the way that you set yourself up. Paying your mortgage is not a goal. That's just a thing. You submitted to the equation, you signed up the papers, and now you own the mortgage. The bank gave you the money, and now you have to work to pay them the money. That is not a goal. That's just the beginning of it. The taste is that what you really want? You want to have a mortgage, or do you want to have the house paid off? You want to do something that you've never done, right? A goal is designed to help you grow. A C type goal. C type goal is designed to help you grow. Grow into what? It causes you to grow up. It causes you to grow into something that you've never been. I don't know where you're at in your life. Until we speak, until you book an appointment, until you come to my community, come to my classes, I'm not going to get to know you until you show up. You have to say, Kamal, I need the help. I can share with you all the information. If you don't dig in and reach out, it doesn't really work. So I want you to think of a goal that's going to help you grow, a fantasy. It's going to draw something from yourself that you don't even know that it is there. That's a C-type goal. That is something that you really want. And if you know how to reach this goal, remember, it is not a goal. That's why 90% of the people out there are not getting what they want. They're not going after what they want. They're going after what somebody else asked them to do. They're going after their obligation. They're going after the need. See, I need to eat. I need to have some food, but that's not a goal. That's just, I need to have some food. So you go out and you get something and you eat. Now, if you don't have the money, you have to go and work, earn the money, pay for it. But that's a need. That's not a goal. Are you getting me? Are you getting it? You see, it's a difference. And we're going to get you to pass this line in a certain way. Rich people get rich in a certain way. Success happens in changing the way you think, mindset. And again, I'm talking about it because I've gone through it. Not because I just read it in a book, not because they just talked to me about it. I've experienced this transformation. And that's what I'm going to share with you. So if you're really going to accomplish something big like a fantasy, you're going to need to be inspired. Inspired by what? I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to inspire you to do something that you've never done before. Something that you really want. Something that's going to have to come from the inside of you. See, there's power that's coming to and through you, and from that power, we can do certain things. And I'm going to inspire you to do it. That's what happens to my clients. From Lori to Bina to Trudy to Carlos, and many others. Go to the group. Go to the El-Rassi.com and see all of it. As a matter of fact, book an appointment and I'll share with you the videos. You're going to need to be inspired to do something that you've never done before. If you're happy sitting at the couch watching Netflix, you're not going to reach your goal. If you're happy watching negative media, you're not going to reach your goal. See, this new thing that you want, you know that you want it. Because at night before you go to sleep, you're seeing it. You're feeling it. You're frustrated that you don't have it. You wake up and you're like, I don't have that car yet. I don't have that house. I don't have that job. I don't have that business opportunity. I didn't get the deal. You're thinking about it all the time. You write it on a card and you put it in your pocket. Yes. When you study with me thinking into results, when you study with me the videos that we have, the 150 years of science and psychology of thinking into results, you're going to get to write a goal on a card and you're going to see it transform into life, because all wants, all desires must come to form. This is not my thought. This is the law. All desires must come to form. Ask my clients. As a matter of fact, personally, 3 out of the 4 goals I've written on a piece of card 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, have occurred. Check with my clients. Come and see. Let's have a conversation. One of them took 2 years to happen. 2 years. Is that long? Yeah, for some it might be long. It doesn't matter how long it takes. If that's what you want, that's what I wanted, it happened. And that's what I wanted to have for you. And I want you to start thinking big, connecting big. So let's review where we're at. And I hope you're writing this. And if you're watching this, if you're just showing up, we are talking about the ABC type of goals. Hopefully, you have a piece of paper and a pen. Hopefully, you're inviting others to watch this. And I know it's late in the evening, but it's Sunday night and I'm working on my stuff. I'm like, I got inspired to do a video. And I'm going to do one every night this week. As a matter of fact, Thursday night, we have a seminar on success strategies, and goals is going to be part of it. Every Thursday night we meet at 8 p.m. Eastern, but this week at 7, we're going to talk about the success strategy. We're going to talk about thinking into results and success, how it really happens. And then we're going to have a beautiful conversation. So connect. That's what the site is, askelrassi.com seminar. You'll be able to register. There's over 70 people registered now. 700 people on LinkedIn said yes. Just a lot of them are going to show up. To me, numbers doesn't matter. As long as one of you shows up, I'll be there no matter what, because when I'm speaking to you. It doesn't matter the numbers. I'm doing it because I want you to achieve. I want you to get that next level of success. I want you to have what I found. You see, when I started to want to give, that's how I met Bob Proctor. Once I learned the secret, once I learned how it works, and I found the way to give, now I want to do it more. And it just works beautiful. Willingly give and graciously receive. Willingly give and graciously receive. Have you ever heard that? I've heard that many times. I'm going to type it here in the chat. Willingly give and graciously receive. And I want you to start uh, doing that. I want you to start really thinking that you can do that too. You can do that too. Now, what are we talking about? Where are we at? Thursday nights, we have the seminar. We have the Facebook group that you can join. We have the LinkedIn group that you can join. We have the El-Rassi Club and Community, a new way to study, Think and Grow Rich. It's a beautiful book, a new way to study psycho-cybernetics, the psychology of the mind, 150 years of science and psychology buried that we have, learning how to sell. I want you to join us. I want you to start seeing that there is a better way. That's what I'm talking about. Willingly give and graciously receive. I'm inviting you to join my community and invite others to do the same. Now, type A goals are the ones that are your present results. Something you already know how to do. You see, you're making $50,000 a year because that's what you know how to do. If you know how to make 100, you're making 100 already. And again, I always refer to numbers because it's easy with numbers to share with you and everybody knows the numbers. But I can say a house, I can say a relationship, I can say a partner. Most people want money. Most people want time and money freedom. When I meet with my clients, that's what they're asking for. They want time and money freedom. But then I take them deeper. What are you going to do with that time? What are you going to do with that money? That's A type goal, something you already know how to do. Now, type B goals, the B goal is what you think you can do. You probably think you can get a new job, and you can. You can get anything you want, as a matter of fact. Anything you want. That's what is published on all our websites. Tell us what you want, and we'll help you get it. If you don't give up on it, you will get it. I mean, people are going to the moon with this information. They've gone up to a whole other planet using this information. Yes, from Richard Branson to Elon Musk to this is the information that they use. This is what you're getting. This is what I have for you right here. You tell us what you want, we're going to help you get it. Now, B type goals you think you can do. For example, you think you can get a bigger house. So you go, you apply for the mortgage, you qualify, or you earn the income, pay for the thing, and you do it. You know how to do it. You've done it before. You can do it again. You don't have it right now, but you can do it. But that's not inspiring. That's not inspiring at all because you already know how to do it. It's boring. It's going to take a month or two, a year or two or three or four or five. You're going to get bored and you're going to give up. And your old habitual behavior is not going to let you continue. As a matter of fact, it's going to stop you from changing because our habitual behavior is so strong. It does not let us advance. It wants to keep us stuck. See, 95% of the people are stuck. 95% are stuck because their habitual behavior is not changing. It doesn't let them change. And to change, you have to change your habits. Your income right now is a habit. Your income right now is a habit. What if you can have a habit of earning $1 million? How do you do it, right? We're talking about a fantasy. That's where a C type goal comes in. A fantasy. What do I want? What do you want? Want is everything. Want. What do you want? Do you have the tenacity to ask yourself and write on a piece of paper what you want? Or are you scared? I don't care if you want a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, if you want a business, if you want a job, what do you really want? You have to be able to clearly state on paper what do you want. Now, I'm not talking about your need. I'm not talking about the need that you have to pay off the this and that. That's something you already know how to do. You just missed it a little bit somehow, and you're not able right now, but you know how to do it. There is no inspiration in need. We are not inspired by the need that we need to eat, by the need that we need to feed our family, by the need and obligation that we need to help where we can. That doesn't inspire us a lot. It helps a little bit, maybe a little. You'll feel good that your family is doing well. You'll feel good that you're helping. But where you're going to be inspired is by doing what you want. That's the C type goal. And that's what I'm going to help you connect with. You're going to connect with what you truly want. And once we click that frequency and vibration, you're on your way. A C type goal is what you want. It's what you want, not what somebody else says you want. What you want, what your heart tells you at night. When you wake up in the morning, what you're thinking about all the time. When you're driving on the road and you see that fancy car, like, dang, how'd they get it? I want it. Or you see that big fancy house. How do they get that? I would like to live there. It's on your mind all the time. It's an obsession. A want is something that you are not shy from sharing with everybody. You really want it, and you're doing something about it. If you're not willing to do anything about it, nothing's gonna happen. It's not just thinking; it's thinking, feeling, and taking action. And we're gonna teach you that in Thinking into Results. On Thursday, when we go over the seminar on success strategy, we're gonna talk about thoughts, feelings, and action. How thoughts, the power that's coming to and through you, is gonna vibrate, and you're gonna start doing things that you've never done before. You're gonna attract people into your life that you've never had. Now, I've done that. My clients are doing that. I'm teaching you how to do that. I'm going to teach you how when you come into the Facebook group, when you come into my community, when you come and start studying with us this science and psychology. This anybody can do this. You don't need another degree. I had 5 degrees and I wasn't getting what I want. Five. It's not the degrees. That was just information. I'm talking about the mindset. 95% mindset, 5% strategy. That's what I'm going to teach you. So this C-type goal comes from the fantasy, comes from thinking something way outside the box. I mean, the Wright brothers back in 1910, 1915, they wanted to fly a plane. Nobody could fly a plane out of Dayton, Ohio. I'm in Canton, Ohio. It's not that far from me, a couple of hours. Everybody was laughing at them, but they put a plane up in the air. That's a fantasy. And that's what your goal needs to be. That's why you're not getting that double the income, 10 times the income. That's why the goodness is not coming into your life because you're thinking too low. You're on the wrong track. You see, these fantasies originate from within us. And through our mind, we're going to make it happen. Now, if I can share that with you, if I can teach you that, if I'm inviting you for free to show up, would you show up? It's a free ticket. For a long time, we charged for these seminars because we didn't want anybody to show up. But now we're starting to um, do them for free, and we look forward to seeing you. We're looking forward to asking you questions. We're looking forward to hear your comments as to what are your struggles, how many companies you want to create, what's holding you back. So I encourage you to show up. I encourage you to invite your friends to Thursday night seminar. It's at 7 p.m. And if you can, it's going to be recorded. It'll be available for those few that willing to to purchase it. Obviously, it's critical information. And then at 8 p.m. we'll have our regular mastermind that we meet every Thursday. Come to the Facebook group. Come to my LinkedIn community. Share this link with everybody that you can. Do me a favor, please. Share it with 10 people. I hope you're taking notes. And if I went too fast, it's all good. Just go back and listen to it again. I want to keep it short down to 30 minutes. I want to thank you for joining. I want to thank you for being here. I really want you to win. I want you to start winning. And that's why I'm doing this, okay? That's why I'm sharing with you this information. I'm sharing with you this information because I want you to start winning. You see, I wasn't winning for a long time. And then finally, once I figured it out, and now I want to give. I want to give more. And the more I give, the more I get. Willingly give and graciously receive. Willingly give and graciously receive. So here's one last time that I'm going to share with you the website of how you can get started, how you can get on the fast track, register to the seminar, and I look forward to speaking with many of you. I'm going to share with you here a quick website that is just going to be launched. It's just happening. The website is just finished. Just to take a look. Take a look. Share with everybody. Come into the space. Come and see what I'm talking about. Don't tell me you can't afford it. Everybody can afford something. You got to start somewhere. And if you can't, come for the free spot. Come to the seminar. Come to the mastermind. There's a lot of free stuff. But if this inspired you and if you need my help to get there faster, I look forward to speaking with many of you. I look forward to getting on a one-on-one call to see how I can help you. See, somebody help me. And that's what I want to do now. I want to help others. I want to help 1,000 people. I'm about maybe 50 now, 52, 53 people. So the goal is not there yet. I want to keep going until I get this 1,000 people. So I hope I was able to serve you on the ABCs of goals. This is the beginning. All week we're going to talk about goals. This is barely, like, let's not even a part of a page of lesson one. All right? Part of it. We're just scratching the surface. So again, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. The easiest way to get hold of me is to book an appointment, reach out, don't be a stranger, and invite your friends. Thursday night, this week, Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I look forward to speaking with many of you. Have a good night. Blessings to all. Peace and be awesome because you can.